I don't know why critics from the 90s kept giving mid-reviews to movies that would go on to age better than newly tariffed French wine, but they did, so the responsibility is now on me to tell you that The Pelican Brief slaps, actually. And in case you haven't even heard of it, The Pelican Brief is a 1993 political thriller starring Denzel Washington and Julia Roberts. It's based on a John Grisham novel of the same name and written and directed by Alan J. Pakula, who also did All the President's Men and Sophie's Choice. When two Supreme Court justices are assassinated under bizarrely brazen circumstances, a Tulane law student whose professor is having an inappropriate relationship with her asks why, since the two judges have very little politically in common. And I really don't want to spoil the twists, drama, and intrigue of this movie, but to the people who have called this boring over the years, did we even watch the same movie? And yes, that was a young Stanley Tucci who is featured prominently in this movie as an assassin, so by all means, Stanley Tucci Hive, rise up, you do have something to thirst over. On top of heroic reporter Gray Grisham, played by Denzel Washington, who is the only character that Julia Roberts' Darby Shaw can trust. Because on top of the plot, what makes this movie so gripping and aged so well in my opinion is the increasing dread and isolation of realizing what violence people connected to the government are willing to commit if what they care about most is $1. And for my money, there are multiple scenes in this movie that are a masterclass in Hitchcockian suspense. It's also got one of the best platonic dynamics in any film, which I think modern audiences will take to really well. My guess is there was an extent to which the things depicted in this movie felt outlandish 30 years ago in a way they don't now. And maybe the movie wasn't sexy or actiony enough for target blockbuster audiences. Though, frankly, that feels like not giving the audience enough credit here. It's a movie that's quiet at times, slow to make its case. It's winding, with a lot of moving pieces, and also with Jonathan Lithgow, who played Lord Farquaad in Shrek, so Lord Farquaad Hive, rise up. From the intrigue to the corruption to the motives to some amazing scenes with hands you absolutely need to study, I believe this movie ages marvelously with so much to revisit. Unfortunately, I cannot find it streaming anywhere, so you might have to spend $6 to rent it digitally. Don't hate me. Alternatively, Warner Brothers, if you could put it back on HBO Max for everybody else to watch, that would be appreciated. Thank you.